Not know about power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is the message that the Lord of hosts to me to give unto you. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, say the Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm gonna tell you, read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 to 6. But the problem over that now, the Lord God tells the robber, hey, the robber, I'm you the sickness, now that sickness that's gone. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. So I'll send my messenger. He shall prepare the way before me. The Lord whom he seeks shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom he delighted in the holy shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. And shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, and shall turn the hearts of the children back before the horse back. The children, he's not coming to strike the earth for Christ. All of a voice, the apocalypse has begun. Let's get with it. No, Malachi chapter 4, gotta go to Horeb. You don't go to Horeb, and I don't know who you are, what you are, what type of power go ahead, the minute blessing of the spirit, like this, I would go ahead and think like I said, it's just like I was at one time. A damn fool think I knew it all. Everything I need to know is in the King James Holy Bible. It's really, but it's not. It's not. Everything you need to know is not in the King James Holy Bible. Just let me know. All right. He that committed fornication is not aware when he suffered loss. It's not ashamed when he put to dishonor. That's what was me. And that's how it was. But even though a man be a king and commit fornication, he is stripped of his kingship by becoming a slave of fornication, as myself also suffered. See, that was our father Judah telling how much a fool he was. And that's what when I heard that this morning. I think that was D.D. Faith talking about it this morning. Yeah. But whosoever commit adultery with a woman lacking understanding, he that doeth destroys his own soul. A wound dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. Because that's what happened to me. Them children I got out there. Yeah. No. It does not have to go like you think it should go. All right. If God can bless you to start out on an even foot, even keel, where you don't have to know you're married with the same woman you've been with all your life since you and I was in grade and grammar, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not. You got a situation. All right. Therefore, no, because they didn't teach our mothers, the daughters and the sons, they didn't teach them how to wait. Things will change, but they didn't teach them how that. And all of them, it was so hot and bad, I can't wait to get off this stuff. And then that's what they did. Right. And then when you came back in town, man, I didn't think you would ever come back. And you married, who we look, got pretty little girl. Yeah. Therefore should they be taken captive, become a prey, and their land, and their substance shall be destroyed. And in the 5th week shall they return, the same thing, shall return to the desolate country, and shall renew the house of the Lord. And in the 7th week shall they become priests who are adulterers, lovers of money, proud, lawless, lascivious, abusers of children and beasts. And after their punishment should have come from the Lord, the priesthood shall fail. So they're waiting on the punishment to come from the Lord. That's what they're at now. They're in the country, they're doing all types of stuff, experiment everything. That's what they're doing. They're telling you they're doing. They're not hiding. They're not hiding. And they're just telling you. They are not hiding it, man. They bragging about what you gonna do. We in y'all country, we claim to be what y'all gonna do. That's in the scripture I heard this morning, Proverbs. In Psalms. I guess I heard in Proverbs also. Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. The Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out. And blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn. Everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. With the beasts of the field, with the fowls of heaven, with the fishes of the all shall be taken away. Jerry, that what you want. You want to be a prophet. So you're going to have to just fight. Man, you think I fight every morning, man. Get out that bed every morning and fight. Now remember, I'm not like, I'm not y'all jump out the bed. do a little hooks and poop, and you go on and off to the prayers. You go, not like that with me. Yeah. Have to drag, pull, fight, scratch, fight to stay down, especially now, because he's fighting with me face to face, bringing up old sins and old things that, oh, man. Yeah. I'm just there. Be thou the burning coals of the sun. Be thou the burning coals of the furnace of the earth. Goeth is down to the accessible earth. That's what I have to do sometimes. Get them off me. Oh, he's coming back. I get them off me for a little while. Yeah. Anyway. No, I got something to tell you. We just down to probably had a dream. Boy, I saw it last night. I don't remember all the dreams. There's a couple of dreams I did have. I remember one part. I remember a blue sword looked like a blue sword in his hand, and he was wearing two others. Yeah, saw that. Now I couldn't see it too clearly, you know. You don't understand perfectly how your dreams are sometimes. Where you see everything going on, but you don't remember but a certain part. You hear the whole conversation, but only can remember a little part of it. Minister angel come to you, tell you everything you need to know. You say, I got it. No, she won't permit you to write it down. And then when you wake up, you don't remember any of it. Minister angel, oh, all right. Those who doing it, they already know how it goes. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, this don't let them take it. But no, I'm late today because I had went and got that. I told you about that Moses cowboy picture. I'll wait. Come on, you ain't got to wait on nobody down to right there. Post and dream. Nope. The time. All right, post and dream. Oh, I don't know. No, I just have to wait and be patient. Wait on God. All right. No. All right. Hopefully next year, God says. Hopefully next year, God says the same. We'll do the 40 days and just go right. Happens that people that's in such a case, happens that people, God is the Lord, bless the Lord, God bless the mighty man of valor, the priest, Yehuda. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor, the high priest, Belshazzar. May the Lord God bless the mighty man of valor, the prophet, Jared. May the Lord God bless the mighty woman of valor, the seer, Adonijah. May the Lord God, that's who all they are. The rest of them come and bless them. I can't say y'all not being blessed, man. Come on, bro. Cannot say you're not being blessed. You reading stuff, you've been reading the same thing all over and over again. Now God revealing the things unto you, man. Come on, bro. Y'all having all types of stuff going on in your life. Quick night vision where I saw a grub kind that's, yeah, I know he's talking about the little white dude. Said it's good for fishing. Wait a minute, Friday. They don't want me. All right, no. All right, well, anyway, I saw a grub kind of white shaped seed that you find around there, eat roots. He had an orange face, and I was thinking about his mouth, claws, and I immediately wiped my face in real life. I thought I was the bug for a second. I wanted to make sure I wasn't a grub when I woke up. All right. No, yeah. I'm in a yard everywhere. No, sometimes the possum, they'll come and dig them up and eat them, the possums. Yeah. But if you got any plant around there, that plant ain't gonna grow. You're gonna be saying, man, why this plant ain't growing? Two things kill your garden fast. That grub worm, and that the other worm, the name of that worm, the green worm, the horn worm. Well said, thank you. That horn worm, that grub worm, but it can wear it out. It can wear the garden out. Yeah. I need to do it. All right. Anyway, so you saw that. No, that's the attack that's coming on all over the world. I got something to tell y'all. Yeah. Let's see what the next thing. All right. I was in my house getting ready for school, and then this dream I saw on my phone. This little girl knew she was going to my old Catholic school, and I was going to report her on Snapchat and tag her in the post. I saw a video of her at school, and she was making a heathen, doing as the heathen, and then I got off the phone. That room. They're making their decisions. They're making their decisions. I shared my small room with this Esau guy, and I went to school with him. And he had some type of colorful things in his hair, like he was trying to get lost. In the dream, he was telling me I was getting ready to how many women he had sex with. And I knew he had some demons in him, and that all he spake about, bragging about what does. And he was smoking a long vertical pipe with weed. And at the top, I never seen it before. It was white. I noticed my hair was starting to lock up again in the middle. My dad from also don't remember having facial hair. This was a man. And I think that was my father was in the room. I told him about my hair locking up. I comb my hair. I comb my hair every time I get in the tub. I pick it out. Take my time and pick it out. Don't let it lock up. All right, that's between him and God, though. But I don't let mine lock up. No, I don't. My hair would have been locked up. I don't play that. You gotta know it's not for everybody. I told him about my hair locking up, and I was putting stuff in my hair to help it to do with it. But then I said to my dad, I should ask permission if this is what God wants, and then I walked back to my room. Yeah, that was what you gotta do. I told you. Just been telling me that. You gotta ask God. Some people are priests, and their hair don't supposed to be locked up. Go read it. Book of Ezekiel. Yeah. Oh man, they doing what they want to do now. That's all right. Let's go. No, because if God tell you cut your hair, you cut your hair. All right. Everybody have a personal relationship. I can't tell you all that. I want to say go establish a personal relationship with your Creator. I heard it this morning. Everybody got to have their personal relationship. All right. They don't want to read none of this. Man, they clicking and clapping. All right. Trying to get locks. And this dream was telling me that I was getting ready how many women he had was sex with. Demons. That's why he's locking up his hair. And speak about bragging about what he does. Smoking this long vertical pipe. With weed and top. I never seen before. White, you know his hair. All right. And I think my face was, I told him about the hair locking up. Wait a minute. No. That's Satan fighting for. He's fighting hard. I don't know. He's fighting real hard. Anyway, no, he had to go, like you said, he had to go ask God. about hair locking up. All right. I said to my dad, I asked permission if this is what God wants. And then I walked back to my room. The guy he smoking, he offered me something. I tell him no, because I don't smoke. I'd rather be in the natural state of mind. The next I was getting in some desk. And there was an Israel girl next to me. And we was saying something, please, but I forgot. Then just been telling y'all about that. God, no, that's the minister angel told you something. It's in the spirit. It's in the spirit. Yeah. Then it changed again. There's 3 deaths of people in the basement. Someone said they wanted to see a video of the kid. I knew Tony pissing on a bottle. I saw a black and white video of a guy who got up, and I commented on how he got a lot of bigger muscle and then went over to a bottle. Now I was seeing the video as he pissed on the bottle with the cap on, but only a little. And when we was done, he explained he was pee shy. And really only pees when he has to. In his survival instinct, the girl had a pet alligator. I almost pet it because I thought it was a dog, but it stopped myself because I knew it was an alligator. All right. No, looking to the picture. I can't see it yet. No, I can't see it yet, but your hair, man, don't play with your hair, Jared. You're a prophet. All right? If God don't tell you cut your hair, don't cut your hair. If God tell you let your hair lock up, let it lock up, and let it be from him. Don't go, no, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I'm telling you. Because, all right, well, a Nazarene, a Nazarene don't have to cut his hair until God tells him. And then when the Nazarite cut it, no, Elijah cut his hair, Elisha cut his hair, and they cut it more than one time. All you got to do is go read it and see that they cut it more than one time. Remember, Elijah killed them boys. Came up there talking about, go up, you bald head, go up, you bald head, and killed them. Then Elisha, and when you go read the book of Legend of the Jews, he done the same thing in Legend of the Jews. Yeah. Yeah. Around the curve. We appreciate your peace, but there's no peace. You're a woman, you're supposed to be preparing for war. Because they're coming for y'all. They're coming for the women and the young children, especially. I won't get to it as soon as a Buddha post. I won't tell it to y'all. No, because y'all probably having dreams and stuff now where y'all in internment camps and fighting people. Yeah, people coming, man, the demons and devil, that's what they want. They want the women. Come on, man, I had that again this morning, man. Oh, man. Oh, so the daughters of, all right, then you go to the book of Enoch, they said they came down here, they made a pact to go down there and rape all the women and take all who they want, whether they was married or not. That's like the first 9 chapters in the book of Enoch, man. Come on. All right, because y'all falling for the okie doke, y'all got everything on as they say from head to toe. And you think God is God, not all right. Another thing in the basement, I heard, remember I was putting a wrap on my hand to do boxing. My dad came down the basement and he came over to me. And these new wraps was white in color, some type of simple contraptions that look like metal sticks. But I didn't get a good look at them. He told me it would help me better. So you got 2 metal sticks that you got. How is that they are, but you got them. There you got them. But I didn't get a good look at it. And he told me it would help me better with my hands and my footwork. I was so happy and I put on the wraps. So that's what you got. I don't know what the wrap is, but you got the 2 metal weapons also. Yeah. Could be 2 rides. I mean, yeah, you got to go look back in your dream and see. We're automatic. Well, a special type of hand wrap they would automatically wrap around and then burn off at the perfect length. And at first I didn't seem like much, but it burned extra off. And I felt like a glove. Yeah, well, that's a beautiful gift. Yeah, fire in your hand. All right. It was nice. And next, I was on a moped moped bike, and I was going through a street, and I had on a white helmet. And there's no helmet of salvation. Well, you get different types of helmets. All right. No helmet. Gotta find out which one it is. Because you got two weapons of war, the wraps for your hand, and it could be in Ephesians, but it could be somewhere else also. But you got it. All right. Going on, but I was going pretty fast on a bike. So it's coming, it's coming slow, but it's still coming fast. No, that's at the speed of a bike. Well, you see a moped moving pretty fast. All right, but it's not as fast as a motorcycle, somewhere still pretty fast. It was going pretty fast, and biking was hard to stop, so I tried to go on the grass, but I went up a hill, and landed face first into the grass. I felt one of my teeth was and it hurt for a little bit. Then I saw a groundhog head pop out of the hole looking at me. And I was dazed for a second. But when I was fine after it, no pain went away. Whatever pain in your mouth, you might need another tooth to be pulled or whatever. It's gonna happen. All this might not take place here after you get that tooth or something within your mouth that's paining you out, or whatever's paining your mouth, because you don't have to be a tooth. All right. Anyway, went away and was in my head, in my mouth, and kept going on. Then I saw an art school. Look inside the window, look in the picture, and I see this Esau kid I went to school with, but didn't really like it because how he prideful. He was so into seeing how long I could stay until they realized I'm not a student in the class. I was in the digital drawing class online. And had experienced this now fit writing and didn't draw anything, but I observed the people did work. And I had an Apple pen in my hand. It was very odd because a lot of students were drawing provocative pictures of teachers because they thought she was attracting the teacher. Even one of the guys, if he was finished with making his, hinter, which is a neck animation picture. Got that online right now. I already put the curse on. We'll see. We'll see. She noticed. No, she's neck at me, and then I thought how this teacher just let the students draw whatever they want. So when the class was done, the teacher knew I wasn't a student, but she didn't really mind. Told her I just had a few questions, but I forgot them. First, I needed to use the bathroom. She let me, and I walked around the place. It was very high school and very militant. In my opinion, teacher outside every class, mind who comes in the class and who goes out. I don't care. They don't mind us. I don't care. Yeah. No, that's what they're doing now. With that sexual exploit, I told you how Esau is. And they're doing that right now. Go look on my Facebook page. They're doing. Yep. And scared everywhere the house was empty. I went into the locker room. I see clothes everywhere, mostly red and black. Urim and Thummim, red and black. And I even see the slide sandal that Esau Hart. Sandals would had Esau Hart on it. And I sat on a bench. An old Esau friend who no longer likes me at all, sitting next to me and say some words and I don't know. Then I left and I went down the hallway with my whole past. One teacher, he was a bald Esau man, got mad at me for using the whole past in the hallway, and I did all of it, but I just asked him a question. I might have cursed him because I wasn't doing anything. Went back into the class. All right. I want to ask about what type of devices they were using in programs, and I left the school in over. There's one female, I know she was on the stairs. She didn't have a ride home. So bad, and I only had a one-seat moped bike, and only one hand. I told her I might be able to help her. And then when I was talking, I said, actually now, if the baby, she's really mad that I speaking to another female, and she sticks up a middle finger at the female. I'm speaking to the female, tells me that she never did anything wrong to her. She just like that. All right. No envy, jealousy, everything's in that dream. You're going to be cursing a whole lot of people that are going to be online in that dream also. Now, I got something else for y'all. Now wait to the face of the vision. Hand, a switchblade. So you're getting a lot of weapons of war, man. Yeah, with silver and black in my hands. And don't remember anything else but that. A lot of times, because I used to think that the knives in my hands was knives, but it wasn't, because they had some small swords and stuff. Yeah, that sword that small. Yeah. Say it out loud. All right. No, the Lord is my shepherd, I should not want. He make me lie down in green pastures, lead me beside the still water, restores my soul, and lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Here do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table. No, there say there are two things in the saying. It could be a rod and a staff, they look alike. Yep. He prepares a table before in the presence of my enemies, he anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Now I dwell in the house of the Lord forever. All right. He said, hear now my words, there be a prophet among you. I, the Lord, will make myself known in a vision. I will speak unto him in dream. I serve Moses, not so with his faithful in my house. But him I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently. Not in adult speeches. And similar to the Lord should be old. All right. God bless the public song. Mighty woman valor. All right. The dollar. No, let's see. All right. Let's go. No, we're not stopping. All right. No, Donna just all right when she need help, she let it be known. She will let it be known. All right. I had a dream that I was laying down in the bed and I was sleeping. I woke up. That was, she said, said she had a dream. She was lying down in the bed sleeping and she woke up. And I woke up. And I tried to go back to sleep, but it wasn't able to go. So I got up out the bed and walked to my wardrobe. But I keep all my scarves and hair wrapped. Then I wrap my hair already. Not a good dream at all. Not at all. I don't care what you say. I'm going by what you wrote. Because you just start now and you don't want to humble yourself. You think, and God let you go ahead to give you a dream and a vision about it and show it to you. But let's continue on. No, anybody gonna say nothing. Not yet anyway. All right. So walk to my wardrobe. I keep all my scarves and head wrapped. Then I wrap my head already. Head on a long nightgown. Then I walk to my porch door. It was already open, always leaving open at night. And I stood on the balcony. As I was standing there, these military style vehicles started pulling up on my street where I was standing. There were two Jeep style vehicles, black and shiny. You know, with the gray and black style camel parts, camel parts, camouflage with other vehicles, another type of large military type, with material flaps on the side, and it was raised up, and this huge military man was in there sitting up. It looked like a stage. And I told him, no, and I stood there, you know, stood there. The street became full of these large military men dressed in dark and gray, and light gray and black camel, on camouflage, and on of them. And then he looked up where I stood and said, "We are preparing for a wave. We're preparing for a wave." She was to hear the trucks and men talking. And I woke up, saw that look of the country had military camel like these. Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Mexico, and the United States. I noticed all the men of Israel. And I thought about the angel preparing for the coming war, and I'm waiting for both sides all return Israel back to himself. All right, now I got something else for that. All right, 1 cubit long, don't know the color. Still a rod. It don't have to be that long to be a rod. No, it don't have to be that long to be a rod. And we know your dollar dream. I'm waiting. If you don't come in a few minutes, I'll tell it to you. Dream I was somewhere. No, the dollar dream. Let's see. I was somewhere walking down the street. I was on my way. Wherever my father was at, some house, and I had one of those 2000 phones that had all the buttons on them. I don't know what type of phone it is. And when days and while I was walking down the street, I noticed all lights were out. And there was no street lights and something. No. Then somehow my phone came on for me to call my brother, and I told him to come get me. While I was in the car with him, I was thinking to tell him to go to where my father was. But I just asked him, where is our mother? And he said she was on a mission or something. Like, and he said that means she is with some guy having quick sex. And I told him that is not a good thing. Then he asked how it's not a good thing. It's just sex. And she is trying to have sex with the right man that has money instead of the one who don't. It ain't good, but what you gonna say? All right, can't say nothing. In the book of Hosea, judgment and justice. In the book of Hosea, when you say how he's gonna start punishing. Somebody had in the dream vision yesterday how they was gonna start punishing the women. All right. Then I see with one comment, adultery, they do not, they're not aware when they suffer loss, destroying their own soul. So in type in suffer loss, I could feel that my brother felt that I was just judging, so he was not going to listen to what I told him. Then it switches, and I'm with my mother walking on our way out of the grocery store. Past a woman carrying potatoes, selling them, and my mother says she doesn't have the money right now. So, all right, so we already know the crash is coming. We already know that they ain't gonna have it. We already know. No, a dollar dream, you got some work to do. But no, the second part of the dream was right. The first part of the dream, I know it's a warning. The first part was the scars and all like that. That's a warning. The second part, some of that has already started. All I can do is tell it. All right. You haven't read the book yet. I know you haven't read the book yet. Because how you post it. When you read the book, right? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so the potatoes, they ain't gonna have enough money to buy potatoes. I told y'all that. I told that dream. Well, right now, then the woman says, okay, she would be back if she, no, okay, we'll be there if she comes back. And I started to pick some out of her, but after she said she couldn't buy them, I put them back, and I think they were sweet potatoes. Then we went and got into some luxury car, and I saw my brother. No, this dream here. No, it ain't what it is. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. They tell you what's gonna happen. And then I went to the luxury car and I saw my brother sitting in the back and I knew that it was the car that she wanted. Another quick dream, I was in the store somewhere purchasing something, told me the price. Then after I paid it, now you had this dream once before. We did this once before another dream. Yep, told me after the price, and after I paid it was like they had personally given me the wrong amount of change. And I did not leave, and I wanted, oh, and I waited there and corrected her, telling her that she did what she did. Then she started giving me the rest of the thing. It was something around $2. So I just told her she can give $1 and some change. All right. No, the money don't be worth it. Oh, man, you got much going on. Those are all your dreams. I want to tell you in a few minutes. Let me get this here. All right. You know, elder high priest, witchcraft attacked this little girl, hugged me the other day. Yeah. One, if you're a parent, do not let your children spend the night here alone with another family. You don't spray on the children. All right. No, because a lot of them took that vaccine and stuff for safety. They know what they did. They have no choice. That's just like me. If I get on here and I start holding up the hand sign, the OK sign, and the tenant sign, and do all that, you know, whatever I want to do, I don't have no choice because somebody else is in control of me. And I have to do that because of what Elder Shazar just wrote, published. Yeah, I want the money. Now, and I'm doing it for, so now I'm not doing it for get the potatoes, but yet still, no. Because they do it for get the, she had wanted to buy potatoes, but yet still, she can go get the luxury car, man. That's what they're doing it for. All right. Well, let's see, that's why I make Mount Seir. Now, I have something for all y'all this way. That's why I make Mount Seir most desolate, cut off from it. Him that passes out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountain with slain, and thy hills and thy valleys and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. All right. No, you probably had this dream. I had it before also. I'll make thee a perpetual desolation. Thy city shall not return. You shall know that I am the Lord, because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it. Where the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, say the Lord, I will even do according to thy anger, according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Okay. Rise, O Lord, let not man prevail, let the heathen be judged. And I sight put them to, O Lord, that the needy know themselves to be but men. Search more God, know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way, and lead me in the way. All right, may the Lord bless the public song, a mighty man out the past. 8. So let's go. No. Everything about y'all, all y'all dreams and everything. This morning, George Elias come on this morning on Power Out. And they go there and they do everything and come join me and go on and get Project Hope for the girls. And you look on Project Hope, they're not in the United States. Because unfortunately, the United States don't have nobody living under bridges. The United States don't have nobody. I'm just telling you what I didn't have it. The United States don't have nobody that needs to go with into the clinics and everything. Yeah. The United States don't have no little girls that's being raped so what they call it? Yeah, in the sex industry. They don't have that. So she got to go way over there to Africa, and they show the African young ladies and Joyce the lie. So that's a big lie, a big false. And God gonna expose them all. That's what's coming up. Then after that, John the Scam, she was on there. This guy, he had God and gave him dreams about Esau. Esau, so he had the dreams about Esau was gonna go off Esau, and he come out with his prophecies and all that. Of course, God now give him things. Of course, he was gonna write a book about it, all that. You know how God is. All right. So that's why I watch TV faith. Yeah. No, it'll come back when you see it out there. All of them wrong. 100% wrong. And they pulled all that. So that's no. So yesterday I listened to all your dreams. So as soon as I got off, hurry up and get out before 5:30. I wanted to watch the 5:30 news. On the 5:30 news. All your dreams was on the 5:30 news yesterday. They had a recall. They have a recall going on with baby formula. A recall going on baby formula based on the East Coast, Alabama, Georgia. Yeah. So they showed that. Yeah, that was in your dreams yesterday. Yeah. They showed it. Baby formula being recalled. Of course, it's going to be all over the world. Because they're going also, remember they had during the time of that COVID stuff, they had formula shortage. So people took advantage of that. So now, so they showed that. No, that was in your dream. And so your dollar dream. So this morning they showed on the news. So this morning they showed CBS social media news. They did some good journalist work this time. Very good journalist work. Yeah. So they showed, I forgot what part of Africa. No, they showed this part of Africa where the Russians are at, because they say Putin spent all his money and everything. Where did he get it from? Right, and so they showed that. So Putin went to help this African nation out with all the gold, where they're mining all the gold. They got I'm not sure about 6 or 7 gold mines. It's gonna be on. You know, it's gonna be on 60 Minutes. And he went over there and sent his mercenaries over there to help help this African king out, or African prince, I don't know how they call it, to help him out. All it was in your dream yesterday, and she posted it this morning out. So what happened? They showed them up there, and they showed that how they have Russian bodyguards. He had Russian bodyguards, and how they really went over there and took over. And so, because all they do the same thing. The poor people not getting none of their funds or that money or that gold. They're not proud. No. That's being shipped out just like they always do, just like the United States. This way I ain't getting none of that money. They ship that money out to everybody else. And billions of dollars. They won't give it none to you, even though you live under bridges and everything. And you looking for the dollar, and people ain't gonna do nothing for you. But anyway, so after they showed that, so they want to know where Putin got his money. So we're gonna type it in. CBS morning news, and type in Russia. It's gonna come up. So they showed him what he's doing. So what they're doing, they're taking all the gold. They got a private airport, and where that Russian plane lane, Russian cargo plane lane, that's all it's for. But take the gold. No, they showed the men on top of mountains digging the gold. There's a bigger mountain. They have a hand shovel, and they're digging all that gold off that mountain. And then after they get that mountain gold, they go put it in the plane. Now you know they can't go. No, I guess they're doing diamonds and everything also, but they can't go through legal ways. So they have to go. Now let me tell you what they're doing. So they have to go through another way. So what they do, they put it in a cargo plane, freight plane, or however say it. Then they fly it to the UAE, United Arab Emirates. That's what they do. So all of them meet up at the United Arab. I'm telling you what they're doing. They meet up at the United Arab Emirates. Yeah, yeah. We have one plane going coming. I guess it was coming from China. They're flying the United Arab Emirates and playing for Russia. No, it was a Russian plane. But they could fly to the United Arab Emirates and they have an 8-hour layover. And then they, no, that's what they're doing, man. Go read it there anyway. No, it's on there, type in there. And it's showing with the United Arab Emirates in Russia. I told you that. I told you that, man. Chad Africa, see, she said that was an agreement vision. No, the people have a plan. Then it showed, no, that's not all. That's all. This was in your dream and vision yesterday. Because some people said what was coming, I think that was Yehuda, said what's coming up south of the border. So they were showing the woman, same thing as Morris CBS, and they were going to south of the border. So they don't know what's going on. But because she was saying what they were finding, that people was throwing away before they go to the border. So they was finding, they found passports. They found passports from Georgia, Russia, Georgia, man. Come on, bro. Russia, Georgia, and they found cars from Russia and stuff. Yeah, they found that. Because that's what they're doing, man. Somebody said it was coming up through the south border. The Russians. Chinese probably coming up through the south border also. Yeah, somebody posted that. So they showed that. No, she don't know. See, we found an airport, and we found some Peruvian cars, and we found some Russian cars, stuff like that. Yep, coming through the south of the border, like you say. But she didn't know. All she doing is doing a news report talking about what they found, but she don't understand what's going on. Yeah. Oh no, man. Telling you. Yeah, all right. I told you. Man, all them people, none of them have control over what they're doing, man. Satan in control of all that. I posted that yesterday. No, I had a dream or vision that because when all this war in there, because you know it's coming, like God said, by America, probably know America got to be destroyed, and everywhere that we went as slaves got to be destroyed. But that's the prophecy. The prophecy that nations that enslaved you. The nations that evil treated you, I will destroy. I will judge. All right. Because King Charles and them in trouble now. They were talking about South Africa, so they were talking about how the crown and the scepter, and they have the Star of Africa. In the scepter, they have the Star of Africa on the crown. And people want their stuff back coming from South Africa. They have a lot of stuff that they pillage during when they say that the sun never set on the British Empire. So these people want their stuff back. Yeah, they want it back. They want their stuff back. And then the UK have this stone that's supposed to be Jacob pillar that every king got to sit upon for him to sit upon. Yeah, I'm just telling you what's going on, man. I told y'all that. Y'all look at me like I'm crazy now. Now here he's gonna talk about Muhammad. And we're going down. But anyway, that's something else. That was in your dream yesterday. You gotta go back and look in your dreams, man. I had a dream vision last night that I saw a huge rock looking out before on the earth, and everyone was looking astonished and scared at it, looking at least minimum that size of 18 whether or not. I told you that. I told you that's Warren. When I saw Warrenwood coming down, everybody was looking at Warrenwood coming straight down, all beautiful. I told you about that. But also they had one that hit in South America. Yeah, saw that one. The one that said they were going to hit in 2012. So no, I saw that. So they got a lot of them going to hit, man. All right. Because these people have plans just like with the dollar saw. They have planned to put it in slavery. No, them demons, devil, they want your children so they can multiply like they done once before. That's what they, man, demons and devils don't die. They don't die. Those children that they had, they cannot go to hell, nor can they go to heaven. They roam the earth as evil spirits. Man, go just read. That's all you gotta do. Because they don't want to repent. You still running behind these pastors, preachers, teachers, and all like that. Man, you got to cut them loose. All right. Anyway, and the star of heaven fell into the earth, even as the fig tree cast untimely fig, and she was shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together. So I saw, oh, listen, every mountain island was moved out of their place. Kings of the earth and great men and rich men and chief captains and mighty men, and every bondman, every free man hid themselves in the dens of the rock. Mountain says, mountain fall upon us, hide us from the face of the sitting on the throne and from the wrath of man. I told you that. But no, we got to get a little deep in there because Joe Rogan, every now and then they talk about Yellowstone and what type of volcano. It's a super volcano. And they say it's an earth destroying volcano, which it is. But people don't understand, man. No, because one would hit in the ocean in the ring of fire and all that. No, because you don't understand when that hit that and it disturbs everything. It's like he said, time to feed when she is shaken by a mighty wind. And so when that hit, that disrupts everything, man. You got all those nuclear plants and everything, man. Everything gonna be great. All I can do is just tell it to you. Okay, I know it sounds far-fetched, but it's gonna happen. Why? Because of the way they treat us, and they got to feel this. But it's coming. No, just like when I told you they had the nuclear weapons falling down in New York City and the different cities. So no, just tell me. Anyway. They also say the Pope also gave King Charles a piece of wood that's supposed to carry from the tree of that Christ was hung on. That was also part of this coronation module. Yep. No, man. Okay. It's not time for y'all to play. Any type of sin in your life, get rid of it, man. Get rid of it. Because they plan on, they're not, you understand this here? Satan, Jesus already, somebody posted that yesterday. Lord God said he cast Satan out of heaven and he warned us. And he come down because his time is short. And he's what? He's mad. He's angry with man. That's what they tell you what's going on. And he come and enslave the whole world. Yeah. No, you get some people say, I got my people that say they're Jews, but not I got them. And I say, bless the Jewish people. God says, another way to tell them, bless Satan and the demons. Bless Satan and those demons. Because they're going to say, that's what he said. That's what they're waiting on. And for to enslave the whole world. You cannot buy, sell, and gain unless you have this mark. Man, I keep telling them that. They want, nah, go ahead on. He's not a professional. He doesn't have a PhD and nothing. His hair not groomed like ours. He doesn't have, I'm just telling you, say it. And that's the Most High God do. Yeah. No, we talk about Paul this morning. Well, now, man. Let me see. No, let's go to, no, because, man, when God, you know how God gives you things. He gave me Psalm 78, Psalm 90, 91, 92. Man, he gave us so much. Right. The Lord reigneth, let the earth rejoice, let the multitude of islands be glad. Clouds and darkness round about him, righteousness and judgment are the habitation of the strong. The fire go before him, burning up his enemies round about. His lightning enlightened the world. The earth saw and trembled. The hills was melted like wax at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the Lord of the whole earth. The heaven declared his righteousness, and all the people see his glory. Confounded be all they that serve graven images and boast 97, and boast themselves of idols and worship him. Worship him all you gods. That's what they're doing now. All right. No, man, I saw that. I just told y'all that yesterday. Talking about, I'm blessed, Island God, I'm blessed you, man. All that foolishness. No, it's all about to come to him because Israel has repented. Anyway, for thou, Lord, art high above all the earth. Thou art exalted above all gods. And so that's why I tell you about Allah, Muhammad, and the Dalai Lama, Buddha, and Hoodoo, and everything else. That's why I tell you. Yeah, because that's who we serve. We serve the God and the king of the devil. Just telling you. Ye that love the Lord, hate evil. Say, ye that love the Lord, hate evil. That's what he said. I thought God said you gotta love everybody. Ye that love 97:10. Man, he that love the Lord, hate evil. He preserves the souls of his what? Saints. He delivers them out of the hand of what? Of the wicked. So just go ahead on that. You know more than God. Of course you know more than God. I tell them to say they get mad. I don't care if you get mad at me. That's not going to change the fact what's happening. Because I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm like, go ahead on then, man. I got to go to the bathroom for you with that foolishness. Light is sown for the righteous. Light is sown for the righteous, and gladness for the upright and poor. Rejoice in the Lord. Rejoice in the Lord. Rejoice in the Lord, be righteous, and give thanks to the remembrance of holiness. All right. I'm just telling y'all, man, the Lord has been our dwelling place in all generations before the mountains were brought forth. Ever thou hast formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Thou turnest man to destruction and say, return your children of men. For 1,000 years in sight, I had this today too. For 1,000 years in sight of what as yesterday, when it is past, and as the watching the night, thou carriest them away with a flood. They are as sweet. In the morning they are like grass, which groweth up. In the evening is hewn down. Now, I'm just telling you. Let's go there, man. Man. Because of y'all, everything is happening because of Israel. Because they don't think they have to pay for what they have done to us. And they think they're going to escape it because they've been at Christianity and Hindu movers and Buddhists all the time. And they say, well, they can do what they want. I heard that this morning. They can do what they want because they have forsaken God. I think that's Psalm 78. They have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Post what psalm that is. Post. That post what psalm that is. They have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Mouths they have, but they speak not. Okay, post that. I'm not going to read all, but some parts of me I want to read. I'm just telling you what's going on, man, y'all. I mean, what you think your dreams and visions been about there? God been giving y'all dreams and visions, showing you everything what's going to happen. Not just because I didn't read the dream, you might have left something out of the dream, or you might have supposed to dream right. But they had a recall on David's formulas. Then y'all had vowels in your dreams yesterday. Then y'all had babies and toddlers in your dreams yesterday. Okay. Recall. They're killing them children. Because I told you what they did. Didn't I tell you they messed with the formulas and things for the children? Asa had that in his dream. Y'all had that in your dreams. All right. No, because I tell y'all, when y'all have dreams and things, try your best to guess exactly what it is. And then when you go look at the news, or YouTube, or wherever you get the information, then you're going to see it. Yeah, Son of Man thou dwellest in the midst of rebellious house, which have eyes and see not. They have ears, they hear not, and they hear, but they are a rebellious house. That is not one of them. Yes, it's in songs. It's one of my favorite songs that I see. Oh man, I'm telling you where you at. How many times I told you that they coming for us? Go read it. All you gotta do is go read the book of Enoch. You ain't gotta read that many. Go read the first 9 chapters of Enoch and see what it says. Second Revelation, because second book of Adam Eve is in a lot of books, the Holy Bible. And they tell you when them demons coming down, they coming down for who? They coming down for your children, coming down for your daughters. Oh, that's who they want. That's what they came down before. That's what they had made a pact. Somebody post that. The pact that they made for to come down and get the daughters. Yeah. There you go right there. Okay, it's 1:15. The fact that said they're coming down and get your daughters, man, anybody can post that, bro. It's right there in the book of Enoch. Belly shells on them post that before. And they're doing the same thing. That's why Jesus said it should be like in the time of Noah. Oh, all right. No, I'm just telling you, why you, okay. Why you didn't leave that there, Jared? They took it off. I just saw Jared post Psalms 115. It was that. I had the bagel speaking to yesterday in my dream had eczema breakout of some kind in his body that I felt when I touched him. I knew that it was 1-year-old. See, but they got a lot of children have that eczema. Yeah. No, but it could be eczema. It could be something else along with the eczema. Also, it's a plague. All right. No, that was $1 for the well. Wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their God? See? But our God is in heaven, and he hath done whatsoever he hath pleased. Their idols are silver and gold. They're the works of man's hand. They have mouths, but they speak not. Eyes they have, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses they have, but they smell not. They have hands, but they handle not. Feet they have, but they walk not. Neither speak through their throat. They that made them are like unto them. So it's everyone that trusts in them. See? Yeah, they have a drug resistant brainworm in New York right now. See? Because God will show you all this dream and vision, man. Y'all, sometimes you just have to go back and reread it. Go back and look back into it. Because I don't try to dismiss none of y'all dream and vision. Nope. I go back and I try to see what it could be because I know how it was with me. Yeah, it was like with me, just like Jared with his rise and thing. You got to go back and look at it again. Okay. Just go back, man. All right. Yeah, it takes them that long to go back. Okay. Anyway. No, post that dirty shut. When Azazel and Simajah say that when they make the pact to come down and get the women. Yeah, that's what's going on now. Man, the women got on everything for the head of Azazel from head to toe. Everything of Azazel from head to toe. That's what they had. Yes, they do. I just saw some before I came here. Yeah. Anyway, just tell you. Mm-hmm. Therefore the king slew them and delivered Baal into Daniel's power. All right. Yeah. You gotta remember what Jesus said. It should be like in the time of Noah, and you living in that time. Okay, because these people not in control, the demons and devils, don't you see them people holding out inside and always talking about aliens and all that? How many dreams I told you about them fallen angels coming down posing as aliens? Yeah. Shapeshifters and everything. I told you I had a dream I had this year. All right. And bringing down the medicines and different things like that. It came to pass, and when the children of men had multiplied in those days, who were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, because that's what they're doing now. Every time you look around, she got her breasts out, buttocks out, and everything else. Everything of her tattoos, everything of her Azazel. Yeah. Anyway, Multiplying those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and get us children. And Simajasa, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear you would not indeed agree to do this deed, and how long shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin? And they answered him and said, I was just telling you, yeah. No, and they answered him. And they answered him and said, let us make an oath. Let us make an oath and bind ourselves mutual implications, not to abandon this plan, but to do it. They know they did it, because they're still doing it right now today. Yeah. Then I swear they all together bound themselves in mutual implication upon it. So once they oath, so we know what they did. And it's still going on. They're doing it right now. Again. I had another dream report where serial rapists. I would watch out the college girl walking on the street and would go over and touch them and rape them. Right, so serial rapists, no, they're gonna catch you. Yeah, I remember I had a lot of dreams. No, because Jared, y'all had dreams at the beginning of the month or last month where y'all saw a lot of mass shooting. Oh yeah, mass shooting. Not just going on in the United States, going on in other places also. Mass, yeah. So they showing that. Just telling you. I will love us. They wait for this shit come to pass. All right. And all the others together with them unto themselves, took on themselves what? He chose of himself what? They began to, that's the type that y'all have dreams and visions out there right now. I know the women out there, y'all are imposing, you not imposed, I know this happened. Because the demon came and attacked me, they had sex with me. Monopolists and all of them. Yeah, and I know they're doing that to y'all. And y'all think, well, I had a wet dream, it was so good. No, it was a wet dream, but it wasn't a good thing. You had to give yourself over to them demons and you having those spiritual babies, like Father Adam and Lilith. Yeah. And all of them come. No, I've seen that. That was venom and all of everything was about the same thing. I was watching RPID with Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges. And he was talking about how they was, how they made Kevin Bacon and how they went up there, opened up the portal, and let all the demons come down. They're doing it. They're doing it. Yeah. No, I'm just telling you. Demons inheriting of people, man. Don't just see them people do some wicked and evil stuff and they're not crying, who are not, and because they're no longer in their body, and demons and took them over. I don't care whether those demons came and take over your body. No, they had. All of together, them took unto them wives, and each chose of himself one, and began to go into them and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms. That's what's going on now. Charms and enchantments, cutting up roots, and made them acquainted with plants. Then Jerry just have a dream about the worms and that. They're eating the roots. Okay. Now let them know the demons are here. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants whose height was 3,000 L, who consumed all acquisitions of men. All acquisitions of men. And when the men could no longer, because that's what Jesus said, they're going to start eating each other. And the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. Because they talk about the woolly mammoths and all them things, bringing all them things to people, them things was eating people. Yeah. And giants turned against them and devoured mankind. They began to sin against birds, beasts, reptiles, fish, devoured one another's flesh, and drank the blood. And the earth did acquisition against the lawless ones as we're doing now. Up to the I read that this morning. Yeah. Notice in the book of Psalms, all you gotta do is just post in the book of Psalms, the saints post and saints judge, and see what comes up. Yeah. No. All right. No, you post the Lord, but no, the saints judge, see what comes up. And the man was simply looking for a young woman where there was a lot of old obese women. When he saw the college girl, he ran over and said to suck his privates, or he'd kill her. And she said she was going to her third class in midterm, and when I woke up. No, that's happening now. No, finals are happening now. Finals are happening. Midterm finals are happening now. All right, no, they're gonna catch him, but yeah, I had a lot of dreams about serial killers and rape with it. They came to pass. Some of them was the medication and everything else, the virus and everything. Know somebody just saw yesterday how they gonna have a new disease for the women that having sex out of wedlock. All right, somebody saw. I did not explain exactly what God showed me concerning a particular thing. One last night about a dream he had Friday there where your dad and your mom not wanting to get stuff to cook. You and your dad going to get stuff to eat after you saw the kids in the rain went old. Knowing it's supposed to be in. I don't know if I could control you. No, I don't know if you could control yourself. I was having after 9-1 God didn't work. God said not mother, no father, no sister, no brother is greater than me. And I was later giving that to you. All right. Now I'm going through the same thing. Yeah. No, because y'all let me go. All right. Because the time that you're living in, all right, man, I can hold that. Because when the Lord said he was gonna do something, he didn't do it. And that's the time you're living in right now. The time when Israel repent. Somebody post that. I mean, find it. No. I heard this morning in the book of Psalms, in Proverbs also. Oh man, God give it so much. Let's get to the lesson. Therefore the king slew them and delivered Baal into Daniel's power, who destroyed him in the temple. And in the same place there was a great dragon, which they of Babylon worship. And they're doing it right now. Yeah, they're worshiping the great dragon. Yes, they are. That's what they're worshiping. The great dragon. Every time you look around, they want you to be afraid of Satan, but they don't want you to be afraid of the law of God. And that's what they're teaching. The Jewish people, those that say they're Jews but not doing the same thing, these church houses doing the same thing, and all the worship what? Everything of the great dragon. Everything of Baal and Moloch and all the demons. That's what they worshiping. Of course, we went over that. And the king said unto Daniel, will thou also say that this is of brass? Lo, he liveth. He eateth, he drinketh, and thou cannot say that he is not living God. Therefore worship him. Right, and so that's what they're trying to get us to do now, to worship Satan. Nobody worship him. And let them do it. They're the one begging for money. I heard them this morning. Buy my book, buy my CD, come in partnership with me, DJ, George Elias, and a few others. They're gonna have a meeting on October the 19th. Want y'all to register early. Come on, man. People got all types of demons that they don't even know that they don't. Because I was in that Christianity who 7 demons with them before. Besides others, I didn't know. Because I was under that Christianity lie. It's a big lie, man. It's a big lie. And now y'all steadily getting sick, full of disease. Listen to those lies. Now y'all know because just like they showed this morning. And that man, because they have a plane, that plane going for Africa in a place where the people shipping all that cotton people, man, people live in destitute. Right. And no, I'm just telling how they live it. And then they shipping all the gold out Now Russia take the gold to United Arab Emirates. No, and no, because he told you they are thief. The killer taking the gold to the thief. Yeah. No, Ishmael them children, they the thief, and Esau them children are the murderers. That's it. Do you not see what God said? All right. Y'all used to see it so plain and clear. I told you, man, what they're doing. Because God had given it unto me to give unto you. Now, if you don't go study it to show thyself right, to divide the word of God, and get your power from up on high, that's on you. But you can't see nobody that come and tell you. All right. So the king said unto Daniel, would thou also say that this is of brass? Remember, this is the last slavery. Yeah. This is the last slavery. All right. All right. That was just in a dream that you just had, Jared. God gave you new weapons so you can control. Eventually, you're going to be able to do it. Just keep fighting until you be able to do it. You got the weapons to do it with. All right. Lo, he liveth, he eateth, he drinketh, and cannot thou say this is a living God, therefore worship it. But listen what he said. Then Daniel said to the king, I will worship the Lord my God, for he is the living God. And that's what y'all doing now. What the Lord God said, that's something simple God told us. Testament of the 12 patriarchs. When Israel repent, that's the day the kingdom of the enemy be brought in. Who running the kingdom? Come on, bro. We just read that. The Testament of Solomon. Paragraph 27. Who running the kingdom? All right, well, go to Testament of Solomon. What did the demons and devils tell Solomon? Say, oh, go ahead on, man. This is just for a few minutes. Your tyranny is only for a little while. They'll come in and break these back. They told them the Babylonians will come in and break these jaws and set us free. Then we're going to roam the world and men don't worship us as the way we work on. Is that not happening? All right then. No, because anyway. That's happening. Well, let's continue on. I'm just telling you what's going on. Because I will worship the Lord my God, for he's the living God. How many of us saying that? All right. Just telling you. On Sunday, my husband came to my door to say good night. I wasn't all right with that because he was getting trying to walk away. Got my door open. I saw that tall, slender demon grab the door and pull it with his hand as to hurry up so my husband wouldn't see that. He had come right behind him and I hollered, Jesus. And he went towards the dresser and not towards me. He was gone. Yeah, it's power him up on high. Yeah, I told y'all. Anyway, let's continue on. Because y'all have returned to the Lord God, man. Y'all got power, bro. You just got to use it. Open up your mouth, scream loud. You say, I holler, scream loud. Yeah. I worship the Lord my God, for he is the living God. But he gave me leave, O king, and I shall slay the dragon without sword or staff. And that was the down just told you she did. All she did was holler Jesus, and that demon tried to get away from her so fast. No, that was happening to me. No, I told you he was on there. He was on there doing that dog like that. I just said some words. Boy, that's all I can do to laugh how fast he shot out here. I'm just telling you. Come on, man. God been giving the power. All I have to do is say some words and they drop dead right before us, just like our father Moses taught us how to open our mouth, say some words, and they'll drop dead right there before us. Yeah. Man, I had a lot of dreams where I called on the Lord and killed a whole lot of them. No. All right, just let know. I'm waiting for them to open up their mouth and say some dumb stuff. I told you, I'm waiting on them. There's no such thing as God. We only have Allah. We praise and worship Allah. And then they're going to say something. That's what we praise and worship Allah. Then I'm going to prove to them. Just like we just been reading the book of Psalms. Yeah. Prove them. Allah is a false God. He's a demon posing as God. God says you can pose that. I'm going to famish all the gods of the world. That's what it says. Famish all the gods of the world. Pose that. It's going to come up. Yeah. But give me leave, O king, I should slay this dragon without sword or staff. Then the king said, I give thee leave. Then Daniel took pitch and fat and hair and did seed them together and made lumps thereof. This he put in the dragon's mouth so that the dragon burst in thunder. We're doing the same thing. The prayers. Yeah, we're doing the prayers. No, he gave us the form of waking up in the morning. We just finished reading that. Waking up in the morning, praying before the sunset, praying all day long, do the 40 days, praying true tithes and offering. We got the power from up on high, just like he said. And God coming to tell us and show us what to do, just like he showed us down, just like he showed Dollar, just like he showed Jared. Yeah. Show the rest of y'all also. Yeah. Cursing. Yeah. No. Daniel made a lump there and put it in the dragon's mouth so that the dragon bust the sun. And Daniel said, Lord, these are the gods you worship. And they hurry up. No, because we're going to be destroying them all. All we got to do is open up our mouth, just like we told Moses. All you have to do is open up your mouth and not swallow them all. Because when I saw these stores, the comments, and the thing for, I just you just be thinking, oh, that's God doing that. Not knowing that one time in your mind that you asking the Most High to do it, and He's doing this for you. To show them that He is God and He is God alone, as we're doing right now. I'm just telling you. That's why, as I live, say the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, surely Moab should be as silent as it is right now. He said, now, all right. And the children of Ammon as what? Gomorrah. All right. Solomon, Gomorrah. Even the breeding of nettles and salt pits and perpetual desolation, the residue of my people should what? Spur them. And the enemy, no, and the remnant of my people should what? Possess them. This year they have for their pride because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of us. That was one of the four things. He said, the four nations that come against you, I'm going to destroy all four of those nations. That we say, the Lord will be terrible unto them. He will banish all the gods of the earth. Yeah. And men should worship him, everyone from his place, even all the isles of the heathen where we at, because that's where we at. You know, Haggai and Jonah Scam and all them claiming to be, well, we're Gentiles. Really? Then God must have lied. Had to lie. He said, I'm gonna sit you in the land of the heathen. I'm gonna sit you in the land of your enemy. You know that God is not a liar, I'm telling you. So if you listen to them, that's what they wanted to believe. They wanted to make it what they wanted. Does not go there. And Daniel, so the dragon busted, that's why Satan involved me all now. No, Satan is saying, come on, man. Well, then why that demon didn't attack when she said Jesus? Why didn't that demon kept up? One of them old angels took that demon and sliced that demon up right there in front of the dime. Last night I had a dream that I was standing in front of a clubhouse where I used to go to the meeting at. And I just got finished fighting a woman that I thought was my friend. I was walking with, their niece. Asked me if I was okay, and then she said, "You're going to have to do it again." And damn to the other women that I thought was my friend, was closer to the one that I just got finished fighting. Came towards me and I just started fighting her, and both of them disappeared. And I was left looking at their niece, asking me if I was okay again, and I was hold up. Yeah. No. I told you I had a lot of dreams where I'm fighting different people. Man, anyway, no, all you gotta do is open up your mouth and say some words, just like he told you. All right. And when they of Babylon heard that, they took great indignation and conspired against the king, saying, "The king has become a Jew and have destroyed Baal and has slain the dragon and put the priests to death." Right? No, because Jesus already said they say they're Jews. But this was, yeah. This is no, these people are not Jews, man. People are not Jews. They say they're Jews, but they're not. They're not Jews. Right? These people, just like they just been post. Yeah, these people out themselves. These people worshiping a god, wood and stone, silver and gold, and iron brass. They're worshiping the dragon, the great dragon of Satan. That's what they worship. Okay, well, all I can do is just give it to you as if, because I mean, y'all seen it all the time. All right. I wasn't expecting that fight. That's you. No, you remember what God told me to tell y'all now? Bad, bad, bad. Yeah. Expect bad, 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 nothing good. And that's what's been in your dreams and visions. Bad, 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 and nothing. That means y'all got your weapons of war and y'all defeating them, but we talking about what's for them. Yeah. No, the judgment have already has to be done. And it's gonna get worse, as Jesus told you, as y'all see it now. All right. No, the problem, no, ain't got no problem with just that God showing you that we the ones who gotta do the protection. Well, the saints, calling the saints to do his will, calling the saints to judge. That we said. That's in Psalms. But let's continue. He has slain the dragon and put the priests down. Jared just posed that. Belshazzar just posed that. Yeah, he did. Both of them just posed our father Judah. Our father Judah. All right, Testament 12 page drop. So they came to, no, that was T.D. Jakes was talking about, man. It hurts me to hear that. All the lies, now you was talking about our father Judah and Tamar. Tamar, our mother. Tamar. Yeah, our father Judah. T.D. fake. And talking about, because they don't know the whole story, and they talking about how they wanted to burn up Tamar. And not one time did he admit it that Father Judah came to Tamar's rescue and said it wasn't her fault, it was his fault, and he wanted to set himself on fire. And God said no, and stop him from setting himself on fire. But he's going to talk about Tamar was wanting to be on fire. So, man, because our people, man, it's our people that destroying our people. Then I look at Nate Burrows and Barack Obama. Nah, I had a dream about now because I tell you sometimes you have to go back and look in your dream, because today when I was looking in the dream, no, I seen him today, and I was looking on his finger for it because he used to make sure you saw that red bag, hold up red bag on it. But I had a dream a long time ago where him and him and his wife Michelle was sitting in a chair, and I approached them. And when I approached them, both of them got up, and I told you if she went to the left, he went to the right. And so I think they're separated. They can be separated. They can be separated without having sex and everything. They ain't got to let the public know what's truly going on. They don't. Now they have to let it know, and they can be separated. There are a lot of people live in the house together, and they are separated. Yeah. But anyway, so I didn't see his ring that day. I did. And then I went back and looking at it and said, oh, that's what that dream means. They were separated. She went to the left, he went to the right, but he went doing the work of the devil. Because remember, I told you he took my hand and wanted me to work with him. But at first he was Barack Obama. The next thing you know, he was a little girl. Yeah, and that means he's doing the work of the devil. Yep, shifting to that little girl. No, because I saw him and Nate Burroughs up there with their legs crossed and everything, and all proud, arrogant, because you know they up there with the demons and devils, with Esau and them things that I have made. Always talking about what Israel people can do, and we want them. We're gonna be a mentor to them, and we want them to stop all the shoot. No, bro, that's y'all doing that. God didn't say do that. God wants us to repent with all our heart, soul, and mind, and do the covenant, do the Torah, so we can get power from up on high. As long as you don't do that, all that stuff you're doing, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because God has made it so. All right, I'm just telling you. All right. I'm just letting you know. No, God giving Jared what he needs to fight them demons and devils as they do all of us. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. I was just telling you what it is, man. All that mentor and all that foolishness, I had the same thing, did the same thing when I come up, and nothing changed. Hasn't changed or hasn't got worse. On one way, we're getting out of this mess. Just like he told, when we repent with all our heart, all soul, and might, and start obeying the voice, keeping the covenant, keeping the Torah, that's when we're getting out of this, man. So all the other stuff they feeding you, come on and get an extra, get in shape, and get monies and all that. Oh, man, none of that's working. No, because just like right now, I think you can even see it. Puff Dad and all them people out there and did whatever the white folks told them, whatever Esau and the demons told them to do, that's what they did. Now what happened? I told you how to say this. Satan will get you to do everything. Oh, I'm gonna give you the money, I'm gonna give you everything. This is what you have to do. Cross with these demons, all the other demons. This is what you have to do. Then you start doing those things. But then, no, then Satan's gonna turn on you. He's gonna turn on you. Yeah. After he gets you doing his bidding, then he's going to turn on you. That's what he's going to do, and that's what he's doing now. You know how many people did all those little things for Satan? And now what happened? Yep, that's what does 229. 229. I don't know who if I run across that, I'll let you know. All right. No, I'm just telling you. That's what they're doing. Well, let's continue on. So they came to the king and said, deliver us Daniel, or else we would destroy thee in thy house. And that's what, no, that was in the idolatry dream. Idolatry dream. No, that was in Yehuda dream. That's 29 right there. Yeah. That was in Yehuda dream, idolatry dream, Asa dream, a lot of your dreams. Where they came and wanted to put y'all in an internment camp. Came to enslave us. So now I had that in my dream. I told you I had that in a dream, but they wanted the women and the children. They wanted them. No, just like what's going on now, man. I wouldn't trust that for all. Because you got the people going from the south of the border to the north of the border. So we already know they sending Russian spies, Russian soldiers, and Chinese soldiers. We know that they're sending all that in the United States. But no, then on top of that, you got all the people coming from South America. A lot of people are Israel. Yeah, a lot of them, they're not telling you, a lot of the people are Israel, who people were slaves down there. Now they're coming up this way. But this, no, because it might not be what you think it is. It might not be them coming up. It might be they letting them come in so they can't get out. When the sacrifice and all that stuff going, and they're going to be killing people and doing all that, no, just tell you what they could be doing. All right, so they came to the king and said, deliver us Daniel, or else we will destroy thee in that house. And that's what they want to do now. But no, it ain't going to go like what they want. All right, no, they came after your down, you just did. Now, when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered Daniel unto them, who cast him into the lion's den, where he was 6 days. 6 days in the lion's den. No, that was now. I got another one for y'all, but that's what they plan on doing. All right, to put you in an internment camp, slave. Anyway, everything leads back to what? Jerusalem. Everything leads back to who? Those that say they're Jews but not. That's where everything leads back to, man. All right. Yeah. No, because I'm gonna tell you this again, Jerry. When I was in the military, I was at the end of Vietnam. At the end when they was shutting everything down in '76. But uh, no, we had to do the draft and everything like that. I volunteered. I didn't go through the draft and nothing like that. But anyway, I had a guy that was from Jamaica, from Kane, Jamaica, named Sam Cook, and there had other people that was from Jamaica in the military too. But Sam Cook was from New Jersey, and they told him all he had to do was join the military, and when he do his military service, he was going to automatically get United States citizenship. And that's what he did. Yeah. No, because most of them guys that come from there to the United, they already have a passport. I was in Germany. I didn't have no passport. Didn't know nothing about no passport. But I was in Germany because of the military. No, when I got out, that one of the first things I made sure I got a passport. Yeah. Anyway, and then there was 7 lines. They had given them every day 2 carcasses, 2 sheep, which they were not given to them to the intent that they might devour Daniel. So they fed them sheep like they want to do to us. Now there was in Jewry a prophet called Habakkuk. That's the same Habakkuk that we're reading about now to get rid of 4 secrets. That same Habakkuk who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl and was going into the field to bring it to his reapers, those who were working out in the field. No, but the angel of the Lord said to Habakkuk, go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon to Daniel, who is in the lion's den, to feed Daniel. Remember how the scriptures work about we being fed and everything, how God can do everything for us. And the Bible said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. Yeah. I ain't know what that. Then the angel of the Lord took him by his crown. Job. Yeah. Job. Then the angel of the Lord, oh man. No, that was the movie Stars in My Crown by Joel McCrea. Stars in My Crown. So that, the dreams and vision that y'all had yesterday. So if y'all go watch that movie, Stars in My Crown, and that's what they had to you about. The children had got a disease from drinking the water and stuff. And all of them was dying. They didn't know what happened. Yeah. And then they had that point where they had this Israel man that they wanted to kill and everything and take everything from him. Yeah. Yeah. That's why the borders open, Jerry. Build up the military. Then the angel of the Lord took him by his crown and bare him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. Remember that. Well, go read Job, and Habakkuk cried saying, "Oh Daniel, take the dinner which God has sent thee." Now remember, because Daniel had been in line then more than one time. So when you read the Legend of the Jews, you see that no, you can't put that. For sure, 2 of them put Daniel in the line. Man, some people that done so because you can't. When you go to the Holy Bible and read it, you can't say it's a lie, slandering the truth, because it did happen, but it didn't happen like they published it and like they put it in that like no, it did happen though. Yeah. And that's how you know what they did to the Holy Bible. Right? They abridged it. So now you see. And Habakkuk cried with Daniel, take the dinner which God has sent thee. So are y'all taking the dinner which God has sent thee? No, the dollar pulled there, he gave on there. If there'll be a prophet among you, I'll speak to him in dreams and visions. Similar to, but not so with Moses. Spoke to your face to face. I got so much God to give to y'all. Can't do it all at once though. And Daniel said, thou hast remembered me, O God, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. Yes. Why you think I be talking so harsh to these people and daring them to do stuff? Yeah, be daring. Come on, because they dare me. I dare you to speak. I dare you to disrespect. No, that man is Allah. I dare you to disrespect Muhammad. They're going on disrespect the right fans quick and harsh. Yeah, because there's demons. They call the demons and devils gods. They're not God. Those are demons and devils posing as God because there are certain type of angels that God has given certain type of power they misuse, as we see. Belshazzar just posted that. Right, when it came down and it taught the women the power that they had. And that's what they did. They're doing it now. It never changed. All right. So Daniel rose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set a buckler in his own place again immediately. Got a lot with that, because we know they come together just like that. We bring us back in the wilderness just like that. So we all that's posted, all that's there, all that's written. Now I got something I want to do before 5. All right, so Daniel rose, did eat. The angel of the Lord set a buckler back in his own place again immediately. I didn't know this. I didn't know this until I read that. I mean, I was in Christianity all those many years. Right. All they can say, Belshazzar, no, they say, Nebuchadnezzar, hurry up down there. And went down and said, oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel, is everything all right with Daniel? Man, wait on, man. He's going to cool down. He's not going to happen. You know the Lord God took good care of me. Yeah. All right, there we go. And upon the 7th day, the king went and bewailed Daniel. And when he had came to then, he looked in, and behold, Daniel was sitting. Yeah. No, the lion, boy, I know, man. No, man, the lion probably was real comfortable, all hot. And boy, I know they like the Daniel feeling on up, because that's where I have one chicken. And I'll put him in that cage, and he'll come out that cage, for me to hold him again and rub him and pet him. Right. And he don't let the other chickens know what's really going on. Now, a couple of them like that, but one of them he just really loved him. And how he can't let the other chickens know because they're going to fight him. Yeah. Like you getting good with the enemy. Well, we got to do you something just like they done Nebuchadnezzar. Man, you let Daniel destroy all our gods. Give it to us. Yeah, you got to give it to us. That's the same thing. Yeah. Then cried the king with a loud voice, saying, great are the Lord God of Daniel. Cried the king with a loud voice, saying, great are the Lord God of Daniel, and there's none other besides thee. And that's the same thing that's going on with me. That's why I talk to the Lord about it. Tell him, come on, you want me to prove that it's God? I can prove it. But a lot of people going to die. A lot of people. Well, let's see, did a lot of people die? Because they took the Daniel, put him there. Come on, your God ain't nothing. Your God ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but mouth head. And they just took him and threw him, because that's what's going on with us right now. They just believe that it's all the old Christian lie. Ain't nothing going on with that. Yeah, that was his thing. Until he come up against you. Then it's going to be too late. Anyway, and he drew him out. They'll say he drew him out and cast those that were cause of his destruction into the den. So it's going to be a lot of those, because they're coming against me with all that foolishness. What you think I'm going to do? You think I'm not going to call the stars down for him as God and show me? You think I'm not going to tell the armies that are prepared and the demons that are prepared going on march against them when God tells me to? Man, you're talking to the wrong person. Because I know these people hate you. These people now are trying to kill you. Satan is not just trying to kill you. Satan is trying to destroy your soul. Satan wants you to burn that fire just like he is going to burn that fire. And a lot of our people going to burn that fire behind these pastors, preaching, teaching. I tell them all the time. It's all I'm doing is saying that everything they're doing is behind wood and stone, silver, gold, and iron bread. So they can go live in their mansions. That's all that money. I know y'all read that because Jerry posted about Mormons, and they put portfolios and the billions of dollars that all of them have that, man. All of them. Oh, they're going to come out. That's why God told y'all, He rise up the wicked to destroy them. He raised up the wicked to make them be powerful and all that. And so God can destroy. No, I'm just telling you, no, He's going to destroy it all. That's why I've just been reading to you. All right. They say He cast them. He cast those that was the cause of His destruction into the den. Everybody came against gang. Everybody that come against Israel. God chose people, those who have repented. But we can't read that. God won't destroy them all. Yeah. No, that nation that enslaved you, that nation that even treated you, I will judge. Just tell you. Anyway. And they was devoured in a moment before His face. No, the Lord already told you that. All right. Well, you forgot about in 1 hour, in 1 day what He's going to do. Yeah. Measure for measure, man. I mean, we done went over all this, man. It's not like we haven't went over that. Well, you thought you was going to never get the power, never use the power. Come on, man. Well, what's happening in your dreams and visions when y'all howl out loud and everything? Are you not using the power? Come on, man. One time you will say, oh, Jesus, nothing happened. You was in that Christianity. Now you ain't no longer in Christianity, holler Jesus, and you see the whole angels and everything. You see the demons trying to hurry up and out the way from you. No, because they know you got the truth now. Know that this is real with you. All right. Now you're giving something else. I won't go there. All I can do is just tell it to you, man. Man, don't fall for it, bro. Don't fall for old okey doke like I did. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Repent. No, because Israel had repented. That was the sign when Israel repented. Because now you got the righteous and the ungodly growing up at the same time, renewing the age of the righteous. Because we don't want fighting the demons and devils. We don't want praying and well, down you just posted. Yeah. Then Agrippa said unto Paul, thou art permitted to speak for thyself. Then Paul stretched forth his hand and answered for himself. And I think myself happy, King Agrippa, because I shall answer for myself this day before thee, touching all the things whereof I am accused of the Jews. Now, yeah, but Jesus told you they're Jews, they say they're Jews or not. They say you're being accused of the Jews. That's why I say all the time, that's the graven, God bless you. That is a lie. That is a lie. It's a damn lie. And all the people, because Belshazzar all this post you, Jericho, these people are going to be coming in the last days. They are that. All the pastors, preachers, teachers, stuff, they are that way, just like Jesus said, they will become of them. In the last days, it's like I'm full of them. Especially because I know thee to be an expert in all custom and question which are among the Jews. So, no, the king, Agrippa also knew about the Jews, and he knew the customs of the Jews and everything of the Jews. Wherefore I beseech thee to hear me patiently. And that's why I tell y'all, be patient with me. No, be patient with me, man. Right. Because I had to go through everything else. And that's why I tell you, man, get rid of all that other stuff that you learned from Christianity, Hebrew, Israelite, IUIC people, Muslim, Buddhist school. Get rid of all that and return back unto your prayer. And then let God teach you and show you what everything means and where it comes from. Now, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But, man, it's nothing like it. So when somebody open their mouth, come up against you, you know how to answer it. My manner of life from my youth, which was at first among my own nation as Jerusalem, know all the Jews. Because that's what's going on with now. We're not in our land. We're not being raised like we were supposed to be raised. We're in the land of the heathen, land of the enemies. But there's a twofold call going on. Because when we repent, they're supposed to do as we are doing now. And we tell them what to do now because it's time for us to leave. Yeah. As the Lord God told it, it's going to come a time when Israel will repent. When Israel repent, all right. You know what I'm telling you? When I restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, say the Lord. Because I called them an outcast, saying, this is thine, no man to seek it out. Yeah, but everything has changed now. All right, well, we'll see. No, because when I heard Barack Obama and Nick somebody, Burley, when I heard them talk about with that same old stuff, they're mentoring these young men, and these young men, next thing you know, these young men calling on all the demons and devils and doing all the rituals and everything. Yeah, that's all they're doing. They're gunning all over again. That's all they're doing. They're corrupters. They are corrupters. They're not getting the children to turn back unto Christ so they can get power from up on high. They turn them back to doing what they're doing. Man, Barack Obama was no avail. Everything he did. Everything he did for strengthening the demons and the devil. Nate Burley is the same thing. Everything he's doing for strengthening the demons and the devil. No, they had a young man on it this morning. How he was in the NFL and he was part of the alphabet community. Now he just wrote a book about it. Yeah, just telling you. Yeah, which knew me from the beginning. If they would testify that after the most strictest sect of our religion, I live a Pharisee. Now the Pharisees are the most strict, just like right now, who the Pharisees would be. That would be the ones that wearing the locks and the black hats. Yeah. Yeah. Now they call them somebody Hermetic Jews. All right. No. They're supposed to be the strictest ones. Them people don't have no power, bro. People don't have no power. You're looking at these people enjoy everything of this world because they are Esau. And our father Isaac blessed them with that. Yeah, that's what you see. Well, why are you doing the same thing? You don't get the same outcome as they're getting. Why are you doing everything like them, but you're still hated all over the world? The Orthodox Jewish people, yeah. I'm just telling you. All right. And now I stand, and now I stand and judge for the hope of the promise made of God unto our fathers, and that's who we are. Right, and that's what we standing there. Go ahead on, man, judge me. Go ahead on, say what you're gonna say. Because when it's not gonna go like that. They're coming out there for debate and strife and all that, but we're not doing that. When we tell them something, either they accept it, if they reject it, then the judgment comes. Yeah. To the brother who had the dream with the children fighting, the demon was under something. Yeah. The children fighting, the demon was under something, you know. No, man, you gotta be paying attention. No, man, it never had, man, chaos is going all through the world. Telling them. And even the devil and the leaders are doing it right in your face and dare you to say anything about it. Because what you gonna say, if you worship the gods that they made up, the gods that are demons and the devils, right, you don't have no power there, because I've been the same way. I was in that Christianity with their voting and everything. I had all the people there as they please. But now, since I repented, I have power from high, just like the Apostle Paul. Yeah, now you say something's going to happen. You should know now. All right. Now I'm saying that I am judged for the hope of the promise made of God unto what? Our fathers. That was it. I'm still Elijah to turn the horse of the children back and forth, the horse back, these are coming straight. Because we know what our father said. Now all that has come to pass. All right, you're on the other side. Until which promise our 12 tribes, serving God day and night. Are we serving God day and night? The hope to come, from which hope sake King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews. Yeah, they're accusing me. I ain't talking against the Jewish people. We gotta die him, son. I ain't talking against Allah and Muhammad. We gotta do him something. Well, if he's your God and he got power, you ain't got all you're supposed to do is open up your mouth like we do and say something, and then it will come to pass. You got your demons, devil tagging you, I'm sitting down right here, your demons that, oh, I can hear them chatting, I can hear them coming, well, no, they ain't coming nowhere. They can't do it. They can't do it. The phone would be ringing nonstop. People be knocking on that door nonstop, knocking on the windows and walls nonstop. Oh, we gotta get to him. We gotta get to him. You see none of that. Just like they had to go in there and break into the house, sneak into the house. Come on, man. Sneaking. That's what you're doing, sneaking. No, on the return of the king. And when that man asked him, asked the little demon, what you was doing? And he said, sneaking. Because that's what y'all do. No, that woman bust y'all. That CBS reporter. Now that's true journalism. She went out there and she bust them all what they're doing. And they want to know how Russia can sustain their war and where the money was coming from. And she went there coming from Africa. And as they always do, they steal from the African people. That's why you have these pastor preachers teach about, come on, partnership with me. And we going, every time you look around, we're going, no, because Israel is in Africa also. And that's where they're going at. That's where they're going at. Yeah. Stealing, no, they're the richest country in the world, They make it seem like they're so poor, but every time you look around, you're always over there stealing something from them. And then bring it back to wherever the land you come from, and then you take, that's what you're doing. You've been doing it, you've been doing it. But that was going on with King Charles and right now. People say, we want everything y'all took out of South Africa, from Africa, and brought it over there to the UK and all, and we want it back. Then you got Jamaica and all the islands, all the money that we done gave to you and all the stuff we wanted back. And all of the world, no, in big trouble. That's why they got to hurry up and start this war. Yeah, they got to hurry up and start this war or lose face. Yeah, they got to hurry up and start that war and lose face. Tell you, everywhere those say they are Jews but are not goeth, because they're Esau. Everywhere they go, they destroy. Everywhere they go. Everything they lay their hands on turns to what? To dust. They destroy it. Yeah. Why should it be thought a thing incredible with you that God should raise the dead? The Pharisees don't believe in the resurrection. They don't. I very thought within myself, I ought to do many things contrary to the name of Jesus of Nazareth. Now remember, because that was going right now, they're coming against me because I preach Jesus of Nazareth. I teach, I tell you about the God, your creator. He that created you and created everything and all the, how you getting all these many gifts? How do you have the dreams and visions if you're so in tune now? Come on, man. God says, the children of some IUIC parents, and God showed me that they are chatting to another God. And the children are, experience the result of it. The children are confused. That's what the Lord gave. I told you that. Yeah, I told you all that. I told you that. I told you, it took me up to that building in New York City where they pay child support. And they have 33 steps. And I told the IUIC when they killed Jordan Morgan, and they had to make a sacrifice, Jordan Morgan. I'm not going to sacrifice people that have been killed since then. I'm telling you about Jordan Morgan, the first one. And it was hiding behind the curtain. I've seen that demon hide behind that curtain. That was in my head, the water bottle. It was chatting. It was all Israel children. Tell me. No, God already showed me when he's going to destroy them. Yeah, I told you. IUIC people, HUIC people, God going to destroy them. All of them was in orange jumpsuit going to jail. Federal penitentiary. Yeah. No, it was overseas in jumpsuit. And the UK Army was taking them to jail. No, and then I was coming back to the United States through Chicago. And I was about to catch a train or a bus. Yeah, I told y'all that before. Very thought with myself that ought to do many things contrary to the name of Jesus of Nazareth. Remember who Paul was, and he did. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, which thing I also did in Jerusalem, many of the saints that I shut up in prison. And no, that's the same dream that Dowd had, Jared had that dream, Yehuda had that dream, Aiden had that dream, Belshazzar had that dream, Adonijah had that dream, Iden had that dream, where they're going around, they're going to be imprisoning y'all. That's what this is about, to imprison Israel. To put you back in slavery. And then you don't shut your mouth about reparations and everything else. The people got a design plan. You have to do all the work of the fall of the devil. And those that say because they can't just come up on you no more. Because Jesus said they're going to have to humble themselves before you because they're going to know that we truly have the power because all we have to do is open up our mouth. No, he gave me that again. Right? Which things I also did in Jerusalem. Many of the things that I shut up in prison. So that's the thing. And having received authority from the chief priests. And when they were put to death, I gave my voice against them. Because it's a big fault. They say it's written for them that they should not kill. And they wanted to Pontius Pilate with that to kill Jesus. And Pontius Pilate said, well, it's okay for you to kill and not for me. Yeah. No, he said it's okay for me to kill and not you. That's what he told them. And they're doing the same thing right now. Bless the Jewish people. God bless you. They're going killing everybody over there. All the Palestinians and doing all types of stuff. They're sending assassins out to kill certain people right now. They're all of them doing. The Muslims doing, United Arab Emirates, whoever Prince of who, he's doing it. All of them doing the same. The United States doing it also. All of them doing it. Yeah. And then they're going to hide their hands. No. And then especially those, because it's worse when those who say they're Jews but not are doing it. And then you hide, just like these pastors preaching, these Christians doing stuff, then you hide behind Jesus. Going, oh, my business, Jesus the plumber, Jesus the carpenter. I'm just telling you what they're doing. And everything you see there, yeah, all of them doing it. Anyway, so this Paul told you, I shut up in prison, having received authority from the chief priests. And when they were put to death, I gave my voice against them. That's what they're doing right now. You don't think the people want no. They ain't coming out and say because they had it, but they don't know exactly how they feel about it. What they gonna do? That's why they broke it out. They were not for no money or nothing. That was no drug addict. Yeah. The drug addict know they only got to do that for a few dollars. I'll give it to them. Right. Oh no, God's gonna do something, God's gonna expose all of them. Everything. And I pointed them off in every synagogue. See, I pointed them off in every synagogue and compelled them to blasphemy. And compelled them, because that's what Satan's supposed to do. All right, take this mark. That's blasphemy. They're going to blaspheme Jesus. Take the mark in the forehead in your hand and blaspheme the Lord God, and you call him the Baal, the dragon. Calling him, they doing it now. Baal, they call him Baal, they God. Man, Andrew Tate, and he talk about he's a Muslim and all the millions of dollars he has. Yeah, all the other Muslims. Yeah. And they got all the people in there. They done destroyed Yemen, and now they're stealing money from the poor people in Africa. And then they talk about Muhammad will it so. Yeah. No, you don't will it so. That's what God told you was gonna be a thief, and told Esau you gonna murder. One a thief and one murder. Now you can see it. Yeah. All right. And being exceeding mad against them, I persecute them and even unto a strange city. That's what's going on now. Those that say they're Jews are not persecute. No, everybody, you talk against us, you anti-Semitic, you anti-Semite. Oh no, we gotta die yourself. Oh, you talk against Allah, we gotta die yourself. You talk against Muhammad, we gotta do yourself. You talk against Putin, we gotta do yourself. You talk against Xi Jinping, we gotta do yourself. You talk against Joe Biden, we gotta do yourself. You talk against America, we gotta do yourself. You talk against Prince Charles, we got to do something. But what's the ironic thing about that? They like to see how good and holy and righteous they are. That's the ironic thing. But the hypocrite preaching the prophecy. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, and being exceedingly mad against them, I persecute them even unto strange cities. That's not what's going on now. Whereupon I went to Damascus with authority and commission from the chief priest. And midday, now the Pope and all of them giving their blessing. What you think the Pope wasn't giving them people blessing to put us in those shades, those slave ships? Come on, man. Come on, man. He was giving you a blessing. Yeah. Yeah. Those who say Jews are not is documented. Get out of the way, get out of the way. That one over there, go get him. Go get him. No, he's trying to escape to Africa. Go get him. Yeah, that's what they was doing. Jesus put they posted, that's in the it stood in the way when our people was trying to get away. Yeah, we read that before. And at midday, O King, I saw in the way a light from heaven above the brightness of the sun shining around about me, which journeyed with me. And that's that light followed me everywhere when I was going out on mission. That light be sun outside. Got a star be out there following me. Just like Jerry said, outshine the sun. I know that's the Lord God. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, outshine the sun. And that's what Apostle Paul said. Yep, he's on his way to do his dirt. They're going to be on their way to do their dirt to me, and something bad going to happen. No, God, man. No. See, because you're not understanding. What you don't understand, what you're not understanding, God, go ahead, you want to break in the house, you want to go try to kill him, go ahead on. And let him do it. Why? Because I get a turn. Yes, I get a turn. Yeah. But I didn't want to do it. No, what harm did it come to me? See, that was your understanding. Yeah. No. You're going to see it again. When you start going on your missions, you don't see it. But anyway, so I'm doing just telling y'all. I mean, if I'm lying, he didn't say, well, you're lying to us. Right? And when they were all fallen, when we all were fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecute thou me? And it's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Now, the reason why he said in Hebrew tongue, remember, he talked to Agrippa. They spoke Greek, and Paul spoke the 7 languages. Huh? Yeah. So, I'm just telling you. Yeah. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Jesus, whom thou persecute. So, I mean, y'all don't get your turn. I mean, y'all already hearing his voice. Y'all already seeing things. Yeah. But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen and of those things in which I will appear unto thee. And that's what's going on now with y'all. Because y'all seen everything. Y'all seen stuff before it even happened. No, I mean, y'all not lying to all these people. I mean, y'all seen it. And when it comes to pass, they monitor me. They let you know they monitor it. Then they say, oh, yeah, see that? Right there. Didn't you see that when you said it came to pass? Right there. I didn't know that. Yeah. Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles to whom now I send thee. Delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles unto whom I send thee. Because we are the Gentiles. Where we were Gentiles. They scattered through the full corner of earth. And called to us. No, because the heathen and the enemy claim it to be us. They claim to be Gentiles and they claim to be God's chosen people, which they are not. To open their eyes and turn them from darkness to light and from the power of Satan unto God. To open their eyes and turn them from darkness to light and from the power of Satan unto God. So has that happened with y'all? I know it has, but there are others out there that they need to receive this, that they may receive forgiveness of sin an inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. And that's what, because they know they don't want, it's hard, but they know. Don't think the people don't know that y'all the real deal. They know. Whereupon, O King Agrippa, I was not disobedient to the heavenly vision. So all y'all being disobedient to your dreams and visions that y'all had now. All right. No, I guess some are. I'm not just he's a damn fool. I'm not giving up all my money. I'm not gonna stop selling my books. I'm not gonna stop selling my CD. I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, they're not stopping, but don't worry, when the time comes, God gonna stop. He will. He's gonna stop everything. Nothing shall move a peak when the time comes. He showed first unto them of Damascus and at Jerusalem, throughout all the coast of Judea, and them to the Gentiles, that they should repent and turn to God and do the works meant for repentance now. Because he had to come to us, the Gentiles. He had to come to Israel, because you know why Israel are Gentiles. We don't know why he called Israel Gentiles. Go read the first and second chapter of the book of Jubilees, and it's right there. Yeah, it's right there. Well, first and second chapter of Jubilees. Well, how do you think I died? Because God gave it to me. Other than that, I wouldn't have had it. Sure, I wouldn't have had it. You're the salt of earth, but the salt has lost the Savior. Where it should be started? Therefore, good for nothing, but it's cast out and tried nothing for the men. And we work that way. You are the light of the world. A city that is set up on hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick and give it light to all that are in the house. And that way Israel grew full corner of earth. Yeah. No. So they should repent and turn to God and do the works meant for repentance. That's what we're doing now. For these cause the Jews caught me in the temple and went about to kill me. Now, they want to do that now, but God ain't gonna let them people kill me. Not before my time. Not before you. Now some of y'all ain't gonna die. But if God permits you, it's not gonna happen before your time. It's gonna happen in a way that people it's gonna convert a lot of people. Having therefore obtained help of God, I continue. Obtain that's what y'all have. Y'all have the help of God. All right. I continue unto this day witnessing both the small and great, saying none other things than those which the prophet and Moses did say should come. That's what y'all doing now. Which the prophets and Moses, that was the constant postman. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm just saying that Christ should suffer, that he should be first, that he should be the first that should rise from the dead and should show light unto the people, to the Gentiles, as he's doing now. Yeah. And people know that y'all real. People know they can't come up against you because they've been trying to. They've been trying to figure out, find a way and sending these spies and paying people and sending different people, because they did it to me when I was in Jerusalem, when I was in Israel. They did it. Did they do it? But it didn't do no good. No. And I'm here right now, they telling you about it. Right. Telling them, no, God gonna destroy that place. And as he spake for himself, Festus said with a loud voice, Paul, thou art beside thyself, much learning to make thee mad. Yeah, and that's what they said there, Brother Morris. I know some of you say, I know that. Where did he get that from? God, from the Lord God, because I didn't know none of this. No, a lot of stuff I'm teaching to y'all now, I didn't learn until 2014. Yeah, when I repented. Yeah, I didn't know this stuff. I didn't know none of this existed. Nothing. That's why I tell y'all, you got to get rid of all that foolishness. You want God to give you the truth, but you don't want to get rid of the foolishness that they have given unto you. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve God and mammon too. God said, I wish you was hot or cold, but since you're lukewarm, I spit you out my mouth. Because I had to become cold in order for it to become hot. Yeah. I was lukewarm. But he said, I am not mad, no offensive, but speak forth the words of truth and storminess as we speak now. For For the king knoweth of these things, and from whom I also spake freely. For I am persuaded that none of these things are hidden from me. But the things was not done in a corner. And that's what I'm telling you now. I ain't doing nothing in no corner. I'm out there telling them everything. Not I. I'm not doing like them speaking on his voice and putting out this. I'm not doing none of that. It's coming straight out. Just like that man on Facebook now, putting up women having sex and all that stuff. Because that's what they did to Babylon, and jammers and that's what they did. That's why they want you to put up there so you can run behind the money. And they got them up there, you know how much I made this much money on YouTube and I made this much money and I'm killing it. That's what you're doing. You're killing yourself, going to hell. Right? And then they put up the women, I can have this woman now because I got this much money now. Because, man, you're a damn fool. You're a damn fool. Because you got a woman come to you and she come to you taking hold of you because you got money. Guess what? Got somebody that got more money than you. And she's going to leave you for the man that got more money than you. Because that's what she's about. I'm just letting you know what's going on, man. All right. King Agrippa believes that thou, the prophets, I know that thou believest. King Agrippa believest, thou the prophet. And I know that thou believest that. No, man, that money don't change nothing. Who asked Linda Williams? She got that money, then married that man, and what happened? Yeah, no, I'm just telling you. Steve Harvey, a lot of them did it. Michael Jordan, all of them did it. Their money corrupted, like it corrupted me. Yeah. Then Agrippa said unto Paul, almost thou persuaded me to be a Christian. No, that's when they start changing. But before then, no, now you said, but there's no such thing as a Christian. No. A Christian is what they call them. Because they had to start changing everything. I told you they couldn't. I'll tell you again. They have to put a name on it. Don't you think they've been trying to put a name on us? Like UIC people, HUI, woke people and all like that. I told you, man, whatever they say you are, don't claim none of that. Tell them you are Israel, God's chosen people. You're sons and daughters of God. Or you're one of the angels of God. Tell them all that. You're a saint of God. You're holy and righteous of God. Right? Don't go, because that's what they do. They put their name on it, then after they put the name on, so we got Christians now. We can go, we know what to do to them. Yeah. No. Paul didn't say that. Then Agrippa said to Paul, almost thou persuaded me to be a what? A Christian. Because they had to start changing. That didn't come out of Paul mouth, that came out of Agrippa's mouth. And Paul said, I would to God that not only thou, but also all that hear me this day were both almost and all together such as I am expert in these bonds. He never said Christian. Expert in these bonds, he didn't say Christian. I'm just telling you. Because Paul had already seen what was going to come. Paul, man, Paul already told you the type of knowledge wisdom thing he had unto God. Well, how do you think I got mine? Unto God. Got rid of that Christianity, Hindu, Buddha, and everything, and returned back unto your grave. And when he had, I'm just telling y'all. All right. But the hour comes now. Let me say the hour comes now is when the true worshipers should worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father seeks such to worship him. God is a spirit. They that worship him must worship him in spirit and truth. Not Christianity, not with the lying and stealing and cheating. Yeah, because that's what they're doing. I'd rather let you know. Well, you go ahead and be a Christian then. And Paul said, no. Because he already said, Paul said, I would to God that not only thou, but also all that hear me this day were both almost and all together such as I am, expert, except these bonds, right? Okay. Anyway, well, you go ahead and be a Christian then. Go ahead on. Before I tell you, you better go read the second revelation of John. Go read it. Go read Shepherd of Hermas. Type in Christian, it'll come up. And when he had said thus spoken, the king rose up, and the governor and Bernice, and they and they that sat with them. And when they were gone aside, they talked between themselves. See? Yeah, this man do nothing worthy of death or bond. And I don't do nothing worthy of death or bond. But they have to do that because no, they got to try to prove that there is no God and that I worship something false. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna work. God gonna kill them all. Watch, you already said He's gonna do it. Yep, not gonna leave understand that do iniquity, that do sin. Now He told you that He's gonna get them all. All right, that was Jesus said that. Now I've got another book also. I'm just telling you. Then Agrippa and unto Festus, this man might have been set at liberty if he had not appeared unto Caesar. Because Jesus told Paul that he had to go to Caesar and witness to Caesar of him. Yeah. No, I got my time. Okay. Well, if I have to go before, no, you told you already, populace of Elijah. Now you think I worry about these people, what they're going to do to me? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. My time, no. Man, my time here, I been there waiting on me. Yes, I do. Worry about what they say they're going to do to me, man. People did it to me all my life. All my life they done it to me. From the cradle to the grave, they do it to you. Yep. They do it to you, your children. They done it to your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents. Ever since you touch these shores, the same thing can happen. Then why I'm listening to Obama, ex-President Obama and Nate Burley this morning talking the same old thing as they talked to me when I was coming up. Well, you need a mentor, and he's going to teach you to do this. Everything, I'm a Christian, I'm lying, cheating, still going to this school, learning how to lie, cheating, still, because you don't know that's what they teach you. And teach you not to be Israel, teaching you to be everything else but Israel, teaching you to run behind everything of the world. Then you like Neil deGrasse Tyson. You have all these pieces of paper saying that you this and do that, and the most important thing you need, you don't have your goal. That's what the dollar is posted. You don't have your goal. The most important thing you need. No. You don't have the soul of the earth. All right, you've been cast out. You did it to yourself. Anyway, come on, fellas, shut up my time. I'm just telling you. I don't care if you get mad at me. You'll get mad at me for telling the truth. That's right. Got mad at Pastor Paul for telling the truth. Got mad at Stephen for telling the truth. All the disciples got mad at them. Got mad at Jesus, the God. The Lord God got mad at him telling the truth. Got mad at God from him telling you the truth. But don't worry. Don't worry. The devil, like Jesus said, I am Alpha and Omega. I'm the beginning and the ending. And God, His word is the earth, and His word is going to destroy. All right, go ahead on there. Go ahead on. I hear you. I understand. All I can do is give you the truth. All right. Don't put your hand on the wrong people. Don't say you're going to do something to somebody. It's the wrong one. Touch my anointing, do my prophet, go home. Better for mule there. No, because you know who to mess with. Come on, man. I was thinking about that this morning. And they sent the assassin when I was in Jerusalem, and he gave me poison. Like I wasn't going to drink it. Now I don't drink wine. But that day, and I'm looking at the little white stuff, and he gave it to the lady. The lady looked at that and said, I want that. And he gave it to her. I said, I drank a drunk hers, drunk mine too. Next morning, I'm going to do what thus said the Lord God. And he see me. He had the bus stop. He didn't accomplish his mission. And he sees me. I just walked around, did like that, and kept on moving. Right? No. Because God didn't tell me not to drink it. Drink. Yeah. Because you have to show these people that just like King David, they put all that stuff, King David food, the champions and everything. King David was right there and waited till doing that. Blessed the food and ate it. And she saw, ooh, ooh. Leak. Yeah. Man, all that foolishness, man. Can't do y'all nothing. Can't. Man, when people could do you something, they would have done it to you a long time ago. And people been trying, just like Jesus told you, just on this paper right here. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. It's on that paper. To get rid of the post secretly. Yep, they can't do it openly. They have to do it, and they've been doing it. They've been trying to do it. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. It's like the everything we do. Because I always say the mentor, they mentor these young men and everything, like something's going to change. They do everything the expert told them to do. Did it all. The expert Christian told them to do, the expert educators told them to do, the expert doctors, the expert psychologists. I did everything what the expert told me to do. And guess what happened? Lying down on the side of being sick and tired. Listen to the experts. Yeah, and on my way to hell. Yeah. Don't eat nothing my parents make now. Learning my lesson. Don't want that again. Yeah. I'm just telling you. Anyway, this is not by might, not by power. No, forgive me. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give God what belongs to God. Give me what is mine. Jesus said. Return and bless thee and keep thee. Return and make his face to shine upon thee. Return and lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. No, Jared, God permitted them to do that. You're not dead. You're not dead. You're not dead. And now you have the upper hand over them. That's why God let them go ahead on. You want to go break in the house? Go ahead on, break in the house. Ain't going to happen. No, I'm going to protect him that he has the power over you. Yeah. That's what God gives the power. No, all the time try to kill me with the assassins and all of that. God not going to let them people do nothing. Not before it's time. Yep, he's going to fold them all. And then they're going to start dying. No, he told you how he's going to let them, no, the stars will be falling from heaven and say, what we done this time? Whoop, boom. Not a star falling. What we done? Boom, walk. No, God has left everything out what's going to happen. It's written. And God has shown us that. But go right there to the Torah. That's why they wouldn't let us study the Torah. Because everything they do to us is written in the Torah that something's going to happen to us. You stole from us, now this is going to happen to us. You lied to us, then this is going to happen to us. You gave us a false God, now this is going to happen to us. That was Torah. I'm a jealous God. Commandment 6, commandment 7, commandment 8, commandment 9, commandment. Why is it going to happen? Because we accepted the Torah. We're not running out like them. We're not all around the world coming together and stealing from them. We're not around the world. Come on, we're going to get us a little army. We're going to go march. We're not doing all that foolishness. We're not. But we turn to our God. Yeah. All we got to do is say, man, we ain't getting down with you and Azazel with these weapons of war, man. Foolishness. And Azazel and them, the demons and devils know. And you run behind Eric, all that gold you go and take from them people in Africa and shipping it to some other place. Guess what? It ain't going nowhere. It's going to be right on the planet Earth. But you going somewhere. It's called hell. It's called the lake of fire. And stand before that judge of righteousness. All right, then. This is not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Who is not by might nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. I am Elijah. Until next time, man. Keep telling me. Yeah. The assassin will tell you how